Vic, now the last time we spoke, this was almost non-existent. For those who may not have heard what has been happening with the square here, can you just tell us a bit about that over the winter?
Yeah, at the end of last season what we did is we stripped the top completely off of this square, top about 25 mil or an inch. What we were finding the previous year was the square was so uneven that any water that we had was just pooling in the middle of the square, which is not ideal. So what we did was we stripped that top 25 mil off, and then the square has been regraded so that water now will flow gently away to the far end there, or will flow down to the scorebox end as well. So it's quite a major job. And also pitch just in here, pitch 12, we completely dug that out to 12 inches and relayed that one.
And of course, something that is very important to you is the weather over the winter. How has that been? Has it been good for you, or a bit of
It's not been the greatest winter. It was fairly wet early on, and we've also had a lot of frost, which is not great, but it could have been worse.
And in terms of the wickets themselves, have you had any feedback from the players already who've been on the practice wickets? What are they saying to you?
Yeah, I mean, the practice wickets we've now used 2. I think in general they've been pretty good, probably a little bit better than we had expected they might be at this stage. So feedback's been good. And yeah, thankfully the weather's changed a little bit, because it was pretty cold early doors, but now it's a little bit better, and we're all ready to go for tomorrow, and hopefully the lads are in good nick.
Thankfully the weather's seeming nice. There's no snow like the practice wickets that they were out a couple of weeks ago. Yeah,
that's true, although we have got, I think, is it a -3 forecast tonight and tomorrow, so that's not great conditions, but as everybody tells me, groundsmen are never happy, so we just take whatever we get.
And of course the game tomorrow, how are you expecting it to play, the wicket itself?
Well, and that's a really interesting question, because the truth is nobody really knows. And normally you get a little bit of local knowledge and you know what's going to happen. This is more or less a completely brand new square, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Normally with a new square you'd expect the bounce to be down a little bit. I'm not sure that's actually been the case in the practice wickets that we've used so far. They seem to have bounced through quite well when the bowlers have put some effort in. But I mean, it looks a really good pitch. I'm really happy with the preparation. I mean, it looks as if it should be one of those pitches where you score about 700, but I've seen those before at Durham and we're all out for 160, so who knows what's going to happen. I certainly don't. It'll be interesting to see what the captains make when they toss up for innings.